just a dream, just all in my head.
Good morning from my home office. Today I'm going to be doing a massive unboxing and makeover of this entire space because I actually had all of my deliveries turn up this week and I've been really waiting to do it all with you guys. So I've got a bunch of things behind me, but this morning I just started off with a really nice walk down along the beach at Elwood with one of my friends. So she also works for herself, which was really nice because we were able to meet up around 7:30 this morning and have a little bit of a sleep in before that and go and get coffees and walk along the beach there. But then I came home and I just did a 20-minute arms and abs Pilates session on my Form app, and now I am really excited to set up this office space because having all of those deliveries comes in means I can do my scenario, which will be behind me for whenever I'm having like a Zoom meeting with clients and things like that. I just wanted to have a really nice background, but I also wanted to have like a casual seat for when I'm sitting there doing video editing and things, because I often will spend an hour or two on my laptop and I may not want to sit on the couch. I kind of want to sit up in a chair, have a nice little lamp. So I've got a piece of art that I need to go to Officeworks and print, and I've got a frame that I'm going to be putting it in. I've got a lamp, I have a new chair, and I have a cute little rug. So let's just get straight into it and I can unbox all of that stuff. And then I think I might even swap around my desk. At the moment, what I've done is I put the computer desk closest to the window and my drawing desk over there. And there's also a whole bunch of junk in this room that needs to get cleaned out. And also in that fireplace over there, it's not actually an active fireplace, like it's been blocked off. So I'm wanting to style it with some kind of fake little candles and things in there as well. So that's just kind of where I'm at the moment. I may not even do the fake candles. I've also kind of considered doing real candles in glass jars, but I'm just not sure how practical that would be in terms of like going around and lighting like 10 different candles. So bear with me on all of this, but at least I will have something that's going to be a lot nicer than the mess and chaos, so I can start having clients over here as well. This is the corner I'm talking about. So I've got two tubs of a whole bunch of books and things over here, and I've already just loosely unpacked, like please, it's such a mess, but I've loosely just thrown a few of my books there that came out of other boxes, but these two need to be unpacked, and anything I don't want out on display from there will go up in this cupboard here. So I've got a fair amount of storage room there, although I will say in this very top cupboard here, the owners left like old paint and things like that, which was a little bit annoying because I was kind of hoping to have all of the space to use. And then I also got my rug delivery from Miss Amara, which is a circular rug. It's actually this one. I'll just pop a photo on screen so you can see. I got it on special for $140. It's normally $199, so that was really great. I've got a lamp from Temple and Webster that I've got delivered, and I want to put that here. And then this is the Henley chair from Kmart, and I bought this just online the other day. It was $199, but I will say it also did cost $50 to have it delivered. So it was $250 in total, and for some reason in my mind I thought that it would kind of come all put together, but it did not. It came in all different pieces, so I had to screw it together, and I did kind of cut my hand a few times doing it because it wasn't the easiest job. So I didn't vlog that because I was in a bit of a bad mood by the time I'd finished it, but it is a really nice buccal kind of fabric. And if I show you up close, I actually do want to show you just in case any of you liked this chair. I thought it was more grey, but as you can see, it's sort of like black fibres and the white buccal over the top. So from a distance, it kind of throws grey, but actually the chair I would say is more like black and white. So that's completely fine because that suits my colour schemes. And I also do have my old tile pedestal, which I might put here and put a plant on top of it. So I'll have to see how that all looks. But if you know me from my old house, you will know that. So let's just get to unpacking and I can style up this area. Okay, this is what the rug looks like from Miss Amara. I think I'm going to have to bring the iron in here and flatten out all of these edges, or at least put something heavy on there. But I just really liked this. I thought it was a very dreamy kind of texture, and I am completely aware that it is a white rug, so this is definitely going to have to be a shoes off scenario in here, but it is small enough that you could definitely wash it and freshen it up if need be. I just really liked the way that it's kind of tufted in certain parts of it, and then it's also this kind of more flat weave in the other bits. So if you like this, I know that they did have it in a larger rug. I just would never put it in a living room because I'd be too scared about it getting destroyed. I think I'm just going to push it right in back under that chair, and then I will be able to pop the lamp in the corner here. messiest and most difficult thing I've ever taken out of a box. I have no idea why they packaged it in that way, but it is a marble base, and the marble base is bigger than I thought, and it's actually very heavy. So I'm a little bit puffed, but I'm just going to continue building that lamp now and put it all together. That was honestly one of the harder and more annoying and messy things that I've ever put together. There's now little bits of foam and rubbish and things all over my floor, and it was just really challenging trying to screw on that last top piece. Not to mention, if you happen to buy this lamp, I will link it below because I do think it is incredibly beautiful, but if you happen to buy this lamp, you have to pull the cord through the bottom, because I got to the top and then there was heaps of cord left over and I just got really confused as to what I was meant to do. But I am incredibly happy with how my vision is kind of coming together for this little corner here. So I'm just going to pop the lamp back over there now, and then I might go and get the tile pedestal and the little plant and sort of see how that looks all together. That matches in pretty nicely as well, and it does offer me a little bit of a side table. I'm not 100% sure if I will end up keeping that tile pedestal, perhaps because it is sort of the same height as the chair, and I usually do like to have things at slightly different heights, but for now I think that will do, because in the interest of not spending any more money, I have actually spent quite a lot. This lamp was from Temple and Webster, and that was actually on sale, and I also do get trade pricing since I'm in the industry, so I got it for $150, and I will show you the marble base of it because, well, actually this is really nice too. I mean, that's a great feature of the lamp in itself, just that it's such an interesting shape, although I do need to go and get a globe, so I can't actually turn it on and show you, but this is the big heavy marble base, and that is why it was weighing so much in the box, because that's actually just one big solid chunk of marble. So that's really, really nice. But yeah, that was $150. The chair was $250. So what's that, $400 in total, and then the rug. So I mean, even just to create a small corner scenario while shopping pretty smart and on sale, it still cost me, you know, what, like $550, plus I already had that tile pedestal. So it's really not that cheap to kind of style a space, but I do try and bring things with me from house to house. It's just that I've never had an office before. So let's go and grab the plant and finish this off. There we have it. That is the last finishing touch to my little office corner, and I couldn't be more happy with that. I think it looks really nice. That one is called a Zanzibar gem, or a ZZ plant for short, and I just got it from Bunnings. It's kind of similar to Devil's Ivy in that they are pretty unkillable, but I might like to plant another one in the pot just so it sort of looks a little bit more statementy, and probably get a nicer pot for this actually, because I previously had this outside, so the pot that it's in is pretty average looking, and I think I could just get something way nicer and then maybe even put a little candle on that pedestal as well. There is one more missing piece to that corner scenario, and that is a piece of art up on the wall there. So I've actually got a print that I purchased off Etsy, and it's an A1 print, so I think that'll look really nice. It's kind of really abstract and in some natural green kind of tones, and I think that will just bring a little more splash of color into the space, because I am conscious of having things that are a little bit too gray, black and white. I really always do like to have one pop of a feature color, so I think that will look really cute and pretty, and that will kind of finish off that corner. And now I need to deal with the fireplace. So for the fireplace, I'm going to clean all of this stuff out, and then I've actually bought 2 packets of these LED candles. This is what they look like. There's just 3 LED candles in each pack. They're all a different little size, and I've actually had something similar to this before that I used to just use on my dining room table, and they just have a soft little flickering element in them, which is really cute for safe candles that you can have on when you're leaving the room. So I bought 6 in total, and I thought to just stack them in the middle of the fireplace and potentially the books either side, but I haven't really decided yet, so I think I might just play around with it until I find something I'm happy with. This is what the little candles look like. Inside you can kind of just see that small little flickering element like what I was talking about. So I'm just going to unbox the other ones now, and then we can pull everything out of the fireplace. This is where I got up to with the fireplace. I have stacked a whole bunch of books in here, and I've also popped those candles in the middle, but I do feel like maybe it needs to either be way more candles just to have a more dramatic effect, or they need a height difference. Like perhaps they would be better if they were up on a little pedestal dish or something like that was a little bit more centralized, and maybe I can even get some flowers or a vase or something else to go in there, but it is a lot neater than it was before. So for now, this will have to do, as I've got a bunch of other things that I need to get on with today, and I'm feeling really good about all of the changes I've made in the office space. Now for the unfun part, I need to take care of this giant pile of rubbish. It's actually unbelievable how much rubbish comes with deliveries sometimes. It really does make me feel bad when I'm ordering new bits and pieces, because I would rather recycle as much as possible. So I'm going to separate out all the cardboard from the rubbish and go and take all of this out to the bin. Okay, all done. Now I just need to vacuum this space from all of that foam again, and then we can head off to Officeworks because I want to do a little bit of a print to put on the wall. This is the print that I've got. I actually just bought this off Etsy for around about $7, which was incredibly affordable, and now I'm going to take it to Officeworks and go and get it printed up at A1, and I also have an A1 Kmart frame that I'm going to pop it in as well. This is the frame all ready to go. I think this was maybe about $26 or something like that, which is definitely the most affordable way to get frames from Kmart, because everywhere else they are very, very expensive. Even Officeworks, I think they're around about $60 for a frame like this. So I'm just kind of debating if I do an A1 print to the full border and just make it a really big print, or if I just do an A2 and frame it within there, but I don't know. I need to have a little bit of a think about it. I'm just going to take a little bit of an intermission from doing all of that now and pop out to Coles so I can buy a few extra ingredients, because we had some burger patties left over from my market shop on the weekend, and I was thinking to just do lunch at home. So I'm just going to make some homemade hamburgers for Jazz and I, but I need to go and get like lettuce, beetroot, pineapple, a couple of the essentials. This is another little house update as well. We finally got our rug. This one is from Miss Amara, and it is pretty massive. We were actually going to buy a slightly smaller size of the rug, but it was out of stock, so we ended up just getting this one, and it's probably a good thing we did because it actually suits the space really well. I wanted something with a little bit of colour, so we've just popped a couple of colourful pillows and things across the back for the moment, and those coffee tables are the new ones that I was setting up in the last vlog from Freedom. That little ottoman is from Adairs. That one is my black Moroccan one I've had for a while, but I just think this rug is really nice, and it kind of ties in nicely with the blacks and greys of the table and then the couch. We still need some art for up on that wall there, hopefully just one really big print, but it's so nice how the afternoon sun comes through and hits everything on that wall. And then over on this wall, I just did a couple of prints in some frames from Kmart. So again, I just bought these on Etsy. I think it cost me like $5 for all 3 prints. And then to go and print them at Officeworks, they were about $20 each at A2 size, and then the frames were about $26 each. So that was just a good little placeholder for now. We might end up upgrading them to something else later on, but I just really wanted something to make the space feel a little bit more finished. I just went and grabbed one of those green Kmart pillows from the couch, and I think that is a really cute addition to this scenario as well. Okay, I'm back. It is literally the end of the day. I feel like I lost so many hours by setting up my new Xero account. I was looking through a bunch of different emails. I had a couple of drawings to do, and I organized that entire showroom day, but we have made it. I also had to stop at Coles because I am going to do a little chicken stir fry for dinner tonight, but I got my print from Officeworks, which I'm super happy about. This was only $12. This is just on their standard poster print paper. All I had to do was email it to them, and then they printed it at the store. So I'm just going to pop that into the frame now, and then I will hopefully get Jazz to help me hang it up there, and I will be all finished in this room. I framed up the print now, and I absolutely love it. It is ready to hang, so I just need to wait for Jazz to come back and help me with that one, but I'm thinking quite literally just there, something like that, and just to give it a little bit of colour and tie in a little bit of those greens, the greens there, and mostly just have something on the wall, because I think if it's like this, it is really nice, but it's still a little bit too minimalist, and there's nothing like art to bring a little bit of life into your space. And this will of course act as the Zoom background. So whenever I'm calling clients and things, they're going to be getting that kind of view. So I really want there to just be that art to finish off the little space on the wall. I've just got the frame propped up on the chair because I do need to put some framing nails in the wall, and it's a little bit too late to be doing that now because I'm quite tired from having a long day, but I think this will look really beautiful all together. I'm so happy with how it's kind of come together in the space with that rug. We've got the old tile pedestal, the plant. That pillow was just from Kmart. I think they're about $8, and I wanted that green to kind of tie in. The beautiful chair, of course, that one is the Henley Buchel chair from Kmart, my Temple and Webster lamp, and the print. So that turned out really well. I think it's such a great way to get beautiful, like colorful kind of prints into your space at a really affordable price, because there's so much artwork on Etsy that you can just download the file and go and print it yourself. So just a great little hack if you've ever seen them being advertised on Facebook Marketplace and thought, though I want those prints but they're a bit expensive, just do it yourself. So I will update you guys in another vlog when I've ended up getting that hung up on the wall, but for now I hope you've enjoyed joining me for this little bit today, because I'm really happy with how that turned out.